What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Tall Shon, and you're now tuned in to Life and Love with
Erica
and Shon here on the Got What You Need Network. All right, E, you trying to get in sync? All right. I like that. Let me see if I can find the right button. Nope, that ain't it.
I'm gonna say
That ain't it. I guess it is this one.
I remember where your buttons at, man.
Yeah, I do. I need to properly utilize this thing better.
Yeah, put that paper up there.
Yo, what episode we on?
We are on episode 44.
You sure it's 41?
Yes.
Okay.
Refresh.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. I did. I see
Yeah.
it. I see it.
Yes.
I see it.
44.
She's telling me to refresh because we keep our topics on our phones. So when you see us looking at our phone, it's because we have our topics on our phone.
That's right. We're not just on social media. We, actually working.
We're really trying to get this thing going, man. We've been getting some requests for interviews. People want us on their show. People want to highlight. So I think that's dope.
Yeah.
So you may see us in other places very, very soon.
That's right.
Outside of just our beautiful podcast. And I think we should do another live soon.
Yeah. No, it's time.
It's time?
It's definitely time.
Should we do it at the end of the month?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, let's do it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
We'll do it on our normal release day, which is every Thursday.
Yeah.
And then we'll have some fun with it.
Yeah, let's do it on a Thursday.
We'll do it on a Thursday. All right.
Yeah.
We'll do our normal release. So we're gonna we'll look at the calendar. We're gonna announce a live pod, which we're gonna try to start doing every other month. We're gonna do a live pod, or every month we might try to do a live pod. That'd be fun. You know what I mean? Do a live pod. Do it on YouTube. Have some fun with it. Talk to the people. Talk Joan.
Yeah, y'all can
That'd be
talk to
something.
us too.
Yep, y'all can talk with us too. Take some call-ins and things like that.
Yeah.
Man, let's make it, because you know what? We do better when it's concrete and we tell the people. So
That's right.
we gonna say, let's see here. It is May.
Yeah, let's pull up calendar.
So the 25th.
25th, May 25th.
May 25th. They want to do it May 25th?
That sounds good.
We doing this live. Oh, somebody's opening the door. Who opened the door? What's up, Sean? You want to say goodnight?
Yeah, but do you know where your golden clippers are?
The life part of the relationship.
Oh no, I broke those.
You broke it?
Yeah, it was broken.
You sound like, oh.
You got to use the red ones if you want to. If you're trying to do something, or you can wait until tomorrow, or wake me up early before you go to school, and I'll knock it out for you.
Okay.
All right then. See, dad life. All right, man. We love you.
Good night, life.
All right. So we're gonna say May 25th.
Yeah.
May 25th. We're gonna do a live podcast. We'll let you know the time frame. It'll probably be 8:00.
Yeah.
8:00.
Yeah.
8:00.
Yeah, 8.
All right, 8:00.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
We will have a live Life and Love podcast on our YouTube channel at the Got What You Need Network. It'll be GWN Space Network on YouTube, and that's where the live will be at. So promo will be coming. So when this pod drop, promo will drop for that. We're gonna do that.
Make sure you on.
You down with that? You down with that?
No, that's good. No, good.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's knock it out. Let's have some fun.
I'm all for that.
All right. So let's get right to the show. All right. Hold up, man. Fuck. Let me hit the wrong one.
See, Cause that sound like something that I know, and I know it's not that, but
it ain't. All I gotta do is pull up the information right here, and it'll probably be better. But I'm
make it
tripping.
hard for yourself.
That's what I do. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
This little hey yo's getting out of hand. Kids right here. Hey yo.
yo. But let's get right to it. At what moment when you realized that we were good for each other? What was that moment? What was that moment, Erica? Since I got my thighs out. I got my thighs out right now.
Yeah, that might have been the moment right there, because I love your legs.
Oh, Lord, here we
That's
go.
been the moment. Well, the moment that I know you was right for me was when you called me that day on the phone with that voice.
Well, I mean, the voice is always alive.
Look, I know, but you put that voice on me.
I was trying to get them
And
draws.
Yeah, you got it ain't went nowhere either.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You're not lying.
You know, you sweet talk, and I imagine I had on backwards because
that's what
he
you
used
like
to
for
wear
me.
this cap, and he used to wear it backwards all the time. And also, guys, when we first met, he used to wear. It was during the time with the baggy pants.
Yeah, it was
days.
still baggy pants days. Yeah. So she definitely did wear a little too big of a pants.
Yep. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It was that time.
But yeah, I must say.
The early 2000s.
Yep, the early 2000s. That's exactly what it was.
Exactly what it was, yo.
Man, at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
We in the 2020 somethings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we here.
You know what? I think for me, it was when I think for me when I was like, I'm gonna tell this girl I love her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and I meant it because that's not a word I use.
Yeah.
So I don't take that word for granted. I don't take it lightly. That's not one of those words I
just throw
frequent in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
So it was that time I was like, oh shit. I love this girl. Yeah. And then I told you it on the phone. We was on the phone talking because you was still living in South Carolina at the time.
All right.
Yeah. And I told you that I love you. And then I didn't say it for you to say it back.
No, but
I wasn't expecting for you to say it back.
But I said it back because I was feeling, the feeling was mutual.
Okay.
I felt the same
I was about to
way
ask that.
well. Yeah.
Okay.
It was mutual.
Okay.
Like, I've been wanting to say it, but I was like, I don't want to move too fast,
Okay.
But I did. I've been wanting to say it. Yeah.
Look at you smiling, big cheese face. Yo, because you was at work. You was on like a work function.
I was. Yeah, we was at
Shady Rest.
Was it the Shady Rest?
Yeah, the restaurant in Hemingway. Yeah, it was in
Hemingway.
Yeah,
we was at a company function, and I remember the food and everything. And you called me. You told me that I was out on the porch. Yeah, I went out on the porch on the rocking chairs, and we talked. And that was the moment.
That was when I said it.
Yeah. I had a good day all that day.
Oh, here you go, cheesy. Make cheesy. But that was that time for me. That was that time for me. I was like, oh shit. I think I sat on that for a couple of days, like to make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure I just ain't had gas. So I had to make sure.
Let some air out first.
Right. Let me fart right quick. Make sure this is real.
And it still felt real.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I think the feeling was there. Like when I first contact you, and it's not like you were a stranger, but you wasn't a stranger,
right?
Because I knew you, but I didn't know you like that,
right? Exactly.
And so when I saw you popped up, I was like, oh shoot, let me make up a conversation. I shoot my shot.
No, you did. You definitely shot.
And I made up the conversation. And Trey, remember trailer park days?
Yeah.
And we ain't never played with each other in trailer park.
No, we never did. Never did.
But that was something, that we knew of each other.
Right.
That's both of us knew. So, so that's how the conversation started. And next thing you know, you came over.
Yeah. Yep. I came home, and then the rest is history.
And I started coming.
Yeah.
To the point where my manager was like, I'm going to just give you every other weekend off, like every other Saturday, because I know where you're going. It was just like that. Yeah,
that's definitely what happened. Because you would leave as soon as you get out of work.
Yep.
You would drive 3 hours to come up here to me. Yep. I made sure everything was fine for you. You didn't have to worry about nothing. Yep. And then when you left, you had full tank of gas.
Look, sometimes I left on a Monday morning.
You did.
Go straight to work.
You did. That's because you was nasty.
Yeah, it was nasty now.
Punching all night long and in the morning.
Boy, as soon as I got there.
Yeah. Had to go back to work all hunched on.
I know, right?
Shit, I had to go to work too. Shit. But at least I was local. You ain't had to drive 3 hours home.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But those was the days.
Yeah. But, hold on. Well, also when you used to spend, some of your nights at the payphone.
Oh, well, you're going to bring up that. All right, so let's give y'all context. Let's give y'all context. Let's give y'all context. All right, so at the time, I was transitioning in life, so I was just getting some things back in order. And I'm one of those people, like luxury bills, I don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me at that time, cell phone was a luxury bill. So I had like a little prepaid phone that I would use, and when it ran out, I would just, I didn't care. I wasn't with no one. I wasn't kicking with no one, like really kicking with anyone. So when I got with her, it was like, oh shit, I still got to talk to her. And shit, I just paid a bunch of bills and I said, fuck this phone and forgot. So I would talk to her literally at a payphone across the street from where I stayed at. I would walk to, and some of y'all out there don't know what payphones are. Some of you youngins and some of you older people like, ugh, that's nasty. Like I would literally go over there with mad wipes, wipe this shit down just to call her right quick. Or I literally came with like a phone cover, and I would sit out there and talk with her for like a few minutes and whatnot. Now, then I eventually I was like, I can't keep living like this, and got my phone situation updated, and I was good to go. I was like, I can't keep living like this, but I did. I used to call her. I would literally, I would. It was to a point where I gave her the payphone number, and we only did that probably 2 or 3 times. But I gave her the payphone number, and I was like, hey. Call me at this payphone. Call me at this. I would say, call me at this number at this particular time, and I would just be there, and then the phone ringing out. Hey, so I don't think she knew it was a payphone until I told her it was. But you gotta fake it till you make it, man.
That's
for the moment.
Right, you
so
sure do.
to give y'all some context, I did that for a hot minute.
That was love, man.
Hot minute.
Man, back then we all had the prepaid phone.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong
Everybody.
with that.
But see, I was like I said, I was transitioning. So I didn't want, like when I moved here to North Carolina, at that time, they didn't have a T-Mobile. So it was no T-Mobile when I moved up here in Raleigh. Like it was no T-Mobile. So I was with T-Mobile and the service was so ass. I just said the hell with it. And I didn't want to go to Sprint because I had a bad experience with Sprint when I was in college. They cut me off for 50 cents. And I was madder than a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah, we not going back there.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what made me move to T-Mobile. And I was with T-Mobile for years. And then when they had U.S. Cellular here at the time, or Singular Wireless. Singular Wireless. They had that here at first. And T-Mobile bought out Singular Wireless. But at that time, I had already left, and I was with the little prepaid joint, Virgin Mobile. And then I took my dumb ass to Verizon right before T-Mobile got here. So I was like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was on some bullshit for a little hot minute, and then I went to something decent. And no disrespect to Virgin Mobile, because at one time Virgin Mobile sponsored some stuff that I used to do in Orlando. And I made some good money with Virgin Mobile. So there's no disrespect to Virgin Mobile, but let's keep it a buck. Your phone service was not the move back in the day. It was not the move. Y'all held a lot of people down, but it was not the move.
Yeah, they probably just trying something out.
Right.
See what we can do.
So, this next one. Do you believe that being friends first creates a great relationship?
I think so.
Right.
I think we got to know each other first.
Right.
Know a little something about each other. I've never just jumped into anything with anybody. Just saw them and like, boom, here we are. Oh, we go together now.
Nah.
No, nothing like that. Because for me, I have to have some sort of attraction to you.
Right.
And not just sex.
Right. Right. No, I agree. Right.
Yeah, we got to be able to, have a conversation. And we got to match each other a little bit.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I totally agree. I believe establishing a relationship, a friendship, knowing each other, building with each other, not just, some people jump into a relationship because they had a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they were just fucking around and then they had a kid.
Yeah.
Like for us, we didn't have that issue. We were kicking it for 3 years before our first child came into the picture. You know what I'm saying? And then that might have been too short, but we was kicking it for a little while before Shon pulled a little while. I mean, not super long, but a little while before Shon posted. But by that time, we were already the best of friends. It was funny. Like, let's case in point. Yesterday, while you and I was at Food Line, we was at the Food Line, and we was waiting to see the customer service person, and the lady was just like, she was like kind of all into older black woman to the fact that all we were doing was laughing the whole time.
laughing.
Like she was like, y'all must be having a good day. This and that. I said, yeah. I said, look. I said, that's how we do. That's what me and my wife does. That's just us. We always laughing. We always joking. It's never a dull moment. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we like regular people. We'll have an argument here and there, but them shits don't last long. You know what I'm saying? And we normally just laughing and picking on each other. That's all we really be doing.
Yeah, that's all we be doing.
We try to make this shit simple, man. Like, I watch what goes on these other podcasts or see what goes on social media, and I just see a bunch of people making this shit harder than what it needs to be.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
they really do.
Like all this. Who's paying for this and who's paying for that and who's working and who's not working, and if a man ain't making enough and I ain't gonna respect him if I'm making more money than him. Women are making more money than men these days and black men can't keep up. It's all these super narratives out the blue all of a sudden. It's a bunch of super narratives.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. We losing our way every single day. When it comes to, and I can only go for black people when it comes for black love. We're losing ourselves every day because the younger generation are getting caught up in what people are saying in social media.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They just repeating what they hear other people say.
Yep.
You haven't lived any of that. You haven't experienced any of that. You don't even know what that is, but you're saying it. Like I heard something stupid tonight with this girl. She was like, she don't want a guy that has an Android. He gotta have an Apple.
He gotta have 2 iPhones.
You gotta have 2. You know, like that's stupid. Like what does the phone have to do with the relationship?
The sad part is so many people feel that way, which is weird as fuck to me. I saw a chick said, "Oh, he got an Android. He's corny." Like, what is that? Like, yo, a phone is a phone in my book.
As long as you can.
They worried about They worried about the green bubble on their phone. And I know people are like, man, the phone ain't a phone. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Yes, we are iPhone users. The iPhone is not all of that when it comes to a phone system. No, you know what I'm saying? We've used to it now. We've been Android for years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, and we were good Androids, Samsungs, different high-level Android phones, you know what I mean? Notes, all the other joints, Galaxies. We was with all of those phones. So we didn't have any whack, cheap phones. No. We didn't have no cheap, you know what I mean, Android phones with the shit always breaking down. Our phones always worked well.
Yep, always.
I could do more with my regular Android phone than I can with my iPhone. Now, my iPhone is convenient for a few things. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime. Granted, now you can FaceTime with Android people if you want to. Right. But FaceTime, you know what I mean? Having the family section within our phones. Granted, I could do the same thing in Galaxy, but it's just a little bit different because I have iPhone, my wife has iPhone, and our sons have some Apple device. My phone is connected to my computers and stuff like that. So it's so many. I do so much business, and the same thing with you.
Yeah, it's connected to everything.
Yeah, it's the connectivity aspect of it that makes it great for us. But if someone had an issue because my bubble is green and theirs is blue, they can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
And anyway, sometimes the shit do turn green.
Yeah, sometimes it be doing the most.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't care. No, what you doing?
That's just stupid to me.
Me too, baby. Yeah. So, do you think we are similar or different? And how do we balance each other?
I think we balance each other because we are different in ways. We do have some similarities in things. Right. But we are different. I think if we are different, then we can really balance each other out. Because if both of us is like always on the same page, like I can always predict what you're doing, you can always predict what I'm doing.
That's not fun.
There's no fun in it. You know? So you're one way, you're mostly, you know, okay, let's go ahead and get this done. You know, like that. You know, me, it's about work, but at the same time, you know, I'm gonna play a little bit too.
Yeah.
But
I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. I think we are. You know, that was the thing that attracted us to each other, but then that was also the thing that was driving a wedge between us too, being that we were so different. Yeah, you know what I mean. we were out the norm for what we normally date when it comes to personalities.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that went for both of us.
Yeah.
It went for both of us.
Yeah, because you used to say it all the time to me.
Yeah, you mean.
I ain't never date nobody like you. You
like
mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't. I know I loved him, but I didn't like him. He was mean.
I wasn't mean.
But he
Thing was,
mean.
I
He was
just,
different.
yes, I just didn't, I just didn't go along with just shit all the time.
Yeah.
You know that. You know you was used to a nigga just saying yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, he didn't.
Accountability.
But later I got it.
I mean, you always got what you wanted. Just made you wait a little bit.
He did. I learned patience with this guy.
You got no choice to learn no patience with
Definitely
me.
learned patience. Yeah.
Hell, you got no motherfucking choice. I slow this shit all the way down.
I take my shoe off.
I hit the brake. I hit the brake. Slow this shit all the way down.
You stubborn a little bit too. So.
Oh yeah, I know I'm stubborn. I know I'm stubborn. I know my flaws. That's one thing. I am very, very aware of my flaws and shortcomings as a person. I'm very aware of them. You know what I mean? And I'll admit right to them. Yup, that is me all day.
I ain't got no shortcomings. I'm good. So.
See?
Yeah,
see?
We know, you know.
Noah.
You know. When you know, you know. You hear me?
Here, right
here.
You
know, you know.
Accountability.
Look, I have learned a lot from, our relationship in our early days. Like, I truly believe and I have came a long way, when it comes to, us and talking about things, and I've learned a lot.
I believe communication. I just throw my phone down. Hold up. There we go. Now I'm back. I mean, look, I believe communication is key, and I believe in certain foundations that I feel our family should be. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing that I've seen someone do. This is just me seeing the errors in relationships that's been around me, and I don't want to have the same. Right. I've already had one failed relationship. That probably should have never been, a marriage from the get. I don't want to have this one fail because I cherish this one so much by being such a stickler. So, I mean, I let a lot of my walls down. I let a lot of walls down and buildings and doors dropped, you know what I'm saying? Just to let, windows open, just to make sure I let you fully in to me and explore me and understand me, and for me to understand you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you used to get on I thought you was stupid. You used to get on my nerves. I was like, yo, she is a beautiful, beautiful woman. I love her so much. But she's stupid. I used to think I did, yo. It used to bother the hell out of me. God. And it was like, yo, but I had to understand though, I might have done a lot more things than what you've done. So for me to think that you were here on this level of movement and consciousness, I couldn't think that way. Right. So I had to I had to bring you into a different world, as well as I had to understand what you had going on. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
because I just did a lot of different shit. I had to remember that I've been a grown up for a very fucking long time. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it'd be certain things that I'm like, I ain't here for that I gotta be here for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. You have to be, and that comes from learning the person that you with. Yeah. Like you say, and which is so true. Like I can't, from a small town, I haven't really, done a lot or whatever. But
I'm from that same small town.
Yes,
everyone.
You are.
But I left.
But you went places.
Yeah, I got the fuck about it.
Your mother used to take you places when when y'all were younger and stuff.
She did. Yes.
Like I really didn't do all that. So if I did do it, I did it as I was older, and I did it on my own. But like you say, like seeing the world or knowing about, different business, moving around and stuff like that. Right. That wasn't never me. Right. So I can understand when then you would say that, you know, me stupid or whatever.
You know, I'm just messing around, right? Yeah.
But
because you're far from dumb. You're a super intelligent woman.
It's just we were two different people,
right?
You know, you been out, you know, and I still was in the bubble. You went out,
and I mean oblivious to certain things. That's what I mean, not just stupid.
Yeah,
just
not
oblivious.
blonde stupid.
Yeah,
okay,
no, she's not. She's far from stupid.
That.
No, she's far from stupid.
Definitely not.
She's been having some blonde moments now.
Yeah,
having some blonde moments.
But I can smart your ass out. Though. Fuck with me. That's the thing. Don't be slick.
But yeah, so. Yeah, that was always my thing.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, she don't know what this is. Let me show her.
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. And still today, sometimes, you know, you can be like, Erica, well, you done did this such and such time. You should know this by now, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, well, I don't do it all the time, so I don't remember, you know? It is what it is.
You're right.
Then you have to realize that, that's just my wife. You know, that's how it is. You gotta know who you with. You gotta know your people.
Oh no, definitely gotta know your people now. You gotta know your people. You right about that. You damn sure gotta know your people. You gotta know your person, man. When you with somebody, you gotta know your person.
That's right.
When motherfuckers be sitting around be like, man, she did this, that, and third. Nigga, that's your person.
That's right. You should know that.
You should know that's your person. If I know what your person be doing, nigga, you know what your person be doing, dog. Like, stop that shit, dog. I done heard about 1,000 times and your person doing the same thing 1,000 times. Right. And you coming back to me shocked that your person did that shit again. Nigga, she did it 1,000 times already. That's your person.
You need to pay
nigga,
more
you
attention.
know what that is. Yeah, you need to pay more attention. You don't know your person. How you don't know your person?
Gotta know your person.
Gotta know your person.
If not, it's gonna fail you every time. It's gonna fail you every time.
Hold up, man. I gotta find a button for this one because you right. Let me see. We gotta know your person. Shit.
Hey.
Hold up.
Stop.
Nope. That ain't it.
Trash.
Nope, not that one.
Talk to him.
That's the one I want. I'm gonna label these shit one day. One more time.
Talk to him.
There we go.
Right.
I'm gonna label these shit one day. Talk to him.
That's right.
But yeah.
Know your peoples, man.
You gotta know your people.
Yeah.
Might name this podcast Know Your People.
Know your people.
All right, we with that.
Don't forget. If you forget, just ask me. All right, because a lot of times you say you was gonna name this pod this, and then when it comes out, it's something else.
Yeah, because I be forgetting. Matter of fact, let me type this at the top of the thing. That we need to start doing. Shit, we got our phones in our hand.
Right.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's what we get.
Yo, I'm gonna name it that.
Yeah, man, you got to know your people. I'm telling you. That's the whole thing about people.
There we go.
Part
See,
of being in a
there we go.
relationship, you know.
I named it that. It's
All right,
updated.
I appreciate it.
All right. So next, are affirmations important in a relationship? I don't know.
You know,
I think that's a personal thing.
it is.
In my book.
I think it is a personal thing as well.
Yeah.
I haven't really started hearing about the whole affirmations thing. I want to say maybe a year or two.
Yeah. Everybody got a center of consciousness now ever since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody's super conscious
and
about life, and they come with affirmations. I'm fucking the word up, affirmations and stuff like that. I think these are all right. These are terms and words, or like for me, like I try to do it for Davon. Mm-hmm. And to me, this is just speaking positivity within a person or yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're good for relationships. I just feel like as long as we're genuinely good to each other, everything else happens the way it should happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but like if you have personal affirmations for yourself, certain tantrums or things that you do for yourself, then I think that's important, you know what I'm saying? But for the relationship, nah.
Yeah, I think we just do what we do. You know, if you see me do something, dope, I'm like, that's dope, Scooby, I like that.
Right, right.
You need to do more of that, or,
Right.
Yeah, dope.
No, you're right.
As long as we, congratulate each other and know that we are looking at each other, we notice.
Right.
I think everything is good. You don't have to just pat me on the back all the time.
That's a fact.
We ain't gotta do all that.
No, we ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
All right, man. We moving on to the end, to the last the last topic of tonight of this show. But this is a blind reaction.
Okay.
So the blind reaction is this: your husband dies and leaves you with $5 million. His mistress shows up at the funeral with 2 of his kids. He didn't leave them a dime, but he took care of them and paid her monthly bills. She tells you she's about to lose everything and asks for your help. Are you helping her or no? You would help her. You would help her. Okay. You know why I say you will help her? Because I know you. You are kind. No, because of the kids, and you got a kind heart. You'll be mad as hell. That nigga Shon, yeah, he left me all this money, but that nigga out here fucking with this bitch and had 2 fucking kids with this bitch on me.
It did.
But you would still help her.
But this is the thing. I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at one. Okay. You got 2 kids involved here, okay? Their daddy's gone.
Right.
The daddy used to do stuff for them, even though I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
The dad used to do stuff.
I kept him away from him.
Okay. Second of all, this heifer knew about me.
Oh yeah,
she could have came to me then.
9 times out of 10,
now
the side always know about the wife. But the wife doesn't know about the side. Now, we could talk about that on another podcast, why that happens.
Okay, all right.
Or we could discuss it now, but it's a method to the madness.
I'm sure it is.
It's a method to the madness.
It's always one.
Because you don't want this bitch to jump out of pocket.
Well, yeah.
You don't want her to jump out of pocket. And
because they don't know their place no more. So
right. And this is going to sound bad. This is going to sound fucked up. It's going to sound bad.
Right.
And women going to be like, he's full of shit. We love you enough to not tell you because we don't want to hurt your feelings.
We heard this before.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We love you enough to lie and keep it away from you. And I don't know why you don't love me enough not to fuck the bitch. Well, shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. And y'all also don't acknowledge your shortcomings sometimes either. Sometimes we tell y'all what the issue is. Sometimes y'all don't fucking acknowledge it. But at the same time, I love you so much, I don't want to go nowhere. So,
but you ain't got to have a whole nother family, though.
I mean, hey.
You can go get your rocks off and
let me
come
tell you
back to the
something.
house. You ain't got to have a whole family.
Hey, most of our granddaddies got whole families out here with grandma at the house. Grandma still.
We not living in that no more. You said that. You said we not living in those days. That's different. So don't bring up granddaddy now.
How you gonna throw my old shit in my face, yo?
You gotta practice what you preach.
Let's get back to the story.
Okay.
So what would you done?
So, like I said, for one, okay, with kids involved.
Right.
Second, this heifer knew about me.
Yeah, she did.
And she didn't came to me then.
Why would she come to you?
But now she ain't got shit.
Right, she ain't got nothing.
She wants something.
She should have been holding herself down though. If I was paying all the bills for her and taking care of them kids, she should have been putting some chicken to the side to make sure she was all right.
That's right. So
would you give her a piece of the $5 million?
I ain't giving her shit. No, I'm not.
Stop the
Okay. Yeah, I am nice. I am sweet. I am loving. I am all of that.
So you gonna let her get evicted? Get the kids down dirt? You can just give her $20,000 and send her on her way.
Look,
you got $5 million.
I'm sure.
You could give her $100,000 and send her on her way.
Yeah, I got $5 million, but I got stuff that I got to do too. I got a family I got to take care of.
Right.
That's only $5 million. Yeah, right. I said that's only $5 million, but she shouldn't. I don't think she's ever been to the point where she just that broke to the point where she can't do basic living expense.
That's true. I mean, I'm with you there.
So, I didn't tell y'all to go and have them babies. I didn't do it, and also, what if them kids ain't yours?
You could probably look at the kids and be like, "Them here."
I would hope so, because if they don't, then they ain't yours. Because all yours got something specific.
Right.
So,
You right. For me, all my kids definitely got a piece of me.
I need to make
something specific from the family.
I need to make sure.
Right. You can't do a DNA test unless you swabbing one of your kids.
I'll figure something out. I'm just not going to hand out no money all free and nilly-willy. I ain't going to do that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't help me.
You don't know that. She might have helped you.
I'm not taking that chance. No. I know it ain't. Heifer got $5 million. She gone.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
She's going somewhere else. You ain't gonna never hear from her.
That's a possibility. That's
gone.
A possibility.
It's gone. She ain't even coming to the funeral. She gone. Not coming to the funeral. Oh well, he's gone. Say bye.
Bye.
Gone. So it ain't my problem.
It ain't your problem, baby.
It ain't my problem. Y'all did that together. Now y'all handle that. Yeah.
Talk to him.
I think they're gonna have to handle it.
Damn.
Yeah. You better put everything in writing. Better put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
If I want them to have something, I need to put it in.
If you want somebody other side other than me and these other 3 kids you got, you better put it in writing. Cause look, I don't see nothing, I don't hear nothing, I don't know nothing. Like you don't exist. I don't want been here, okay? I got shit I still got to do. No. I ain't taking in nobody. No. So that's my final answer.
I don't know what to say, but I ain't knocking your answer though. I ain't knocking your answer at all.
I just truly think that if it was on the other foot, nobody wouldn't help me.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else you want to add?
Nope.
I ain't got nothing else I want to add either.
Don't get yourself in those situations.
Right.
If you got somebody else out there on the side, you don't know when your time is coming and you still want to, take care of those people, you better put it in writing.
Better put it in writing.
Yeah.
Well.
Put it on paper.
Put it on paper.
Ooh, Lord.
Stupid. Well, this is Life in Love with
Erica,
her petty ass, and Sean here on the Got What You Need Network. This is episode 44. We calling this what? You don't even remember.
I know, right?
You don't even remember. See,
know your peoples. Know your peoples.
Yeah, know your
Yeah,
peoples.
know your peoples.
I ain't remember neither.
That's why you pick it up.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.